You know what it is, man. It's two of your favorite Geminis in this live stream thing, man. It's your boy Trav, Don Peoplez, man. We up in this thing, man, on that late Wednesday nighter. Man, we got a lot to talk about this episode, man. Trav, what's happening?
Was that cooling, man? That about it.
Everything cooling, man. You got your one stuff, man. You ready? You ready for this thing right now, man? You ready? Everything good? Ready to get
no, I'm good. I ain't got no stuff though. I'm chilling tonight.
Okay.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a smoke-free Wednesday for Trav.
Smoke-free Wednesday. It is a Douce and a Smoke Wednesday for Don Peoplez, man. We ain't putting this thing. We appreciate everybody who tunes in live for these live streams, man. It's a big deal to us, man, to get on here, man, and talk some shit and swallow spit like we do. You know what I mean? Like, shit been crazy, though, man. It's a lot to get into, like I said, man, for this whole week. As we approach fall season, football and it started back. It's ready to smack and dab. You know how it's about to go. Obviously,
my football season over already, bro.
Yeah. I know yours is over. Mine is just beginning. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all good. But later for that, we'll talk about that a little bit later in the show. Obviously, man, how we start this DeadBolt ATL thing off, man, we get into all the Atlanta news, man, what's been going on in the city. And obviously, man, the first thing I wanted to get into, and this is crazy right here, man. And this is something that if you're dealing on the south side, if you're fucking around on the south side, you definitely might want to watch that water intake. You feel what I'm saying? Because they got a little pox in that water. We're going to let the newscaster kind of tell y'all what's going on. But I found this very crazy. You feel me?
See right here with that monkey pox in the water. Tested. I just want to show you we're live here at the Camp Creek Water Reclamation Facility.
ATL.
County. This is where that water was collected earlier this morning. Now, this is water that people shed like in showers rather, or while washing their hands. That water again will go to a lab at Emory University.
Oh man! They put some else in the water.
COVID virus filled a bottle much like.
Now, I don't know really what to think about this, man, because if you're going to put this shit in the water, now everybody's digesting water. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how many people drinking tap water straight out the faucet, but you got to watch this shit, man, because they be putting shit like I seen something in the movies one time, right? Like where, you know what I'm saying? Like a homie was like people were, they was drinking the water and it poisoned the whole population and all like that. You know, I found that very strange, man, that now they're advertising that they're putting this stuff in the water. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's spooky.
I feel like they putting it in the water, or they putting it in the water, man. I couldn't even. I just want to hit the side and not even ask you the question I was about to ask.
Yeah. They put it in the water. They put it in the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, obviously, when people come up with monkeypox in large drones, right? Like once they come up with these monkeypox and shit like that, then it's really going to be like, so what is it? Because it got in the water? Is it going to be from the transmission from people? It's kind of spooky, man, because this shit's like going up under the radar. It ain't locking down the country yet like COVID did or nothing like that, but it's out here. You know what I'm saying? So I you know, all I can say is, man, everybody on the south side, man, by Camp Creek, you know, all you motherfuckers drinking that tap water inside the U-bar, all that type of time. Y'all better watch yourselves because it might get spooky out here. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas might just end up monkeypox up and then they try to lock down the country because they gotta have it to where they got a lot of different people. You feel what I'm saying? That's coming up with it. Like besides that one girl, you feel me, who they showed on the who made the little video and she had all the bumps on her face and all like that. We really ain't seen too many people out the city, you know what I'm saying, reporting monkeypox. But that's not nothing that you get on camera and show like, oh man, I got monkeypox. I just want to show you. That's why I be thinking like this, man, on some real stuff. Hear me out. I think the people who advertise themselves with this monkeypox is getting a check. I believe they're getting a check. That's just my honest opinion. I don't think that people who got monkeypox is trying to get on live and show all their friends and show everybody that they contracted monkeypox. Now, COVID was different. Once multiple people started coming out saying they had COVID, everybody just was going with the flow with COVID. Like, all right, yeah, I got COVID, whatever. I don't think niggas gonna come out the womb with this monkeypox thing. I really don't.
Why? You know why, don't you?
It looks like wouldn't nobody want to fuck. That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna want to fuck with somebody after they caught monkeypox? That's the question I got. Like, if a person caught monkeypox, and this is a question for the chat, if a person catch monkeypox and they heal up, is you still fucking with them afterwards? Like, what happens then? Are we still engaging afterwards, or is this like as bad as AIDS or some shit like that? Like,
you're saying if you know they
yeah. Like, if I know you caught monkeypox, like you tell me like, yo, I got monkeypox, whatever. Would a nigga still, like, is you still fucking with a person who didn't caught monkeypox afterwards? I'm confused.
You asking the chat, you ain't asking me. Ain't nobody in the chat. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer for the chat. If that ain't good, man, probably so.
You gotta drop the bomb for your goddamn.
If the Wooka probably.
Yeah, I mean, if the Wooka good, I understand that. Maybe if that's your girl, right? But if this is just somebody that you fucking with or whatever the case may be, and you know that they contracted something like that, are you gonna double back in and continue to do your 1-2?
But I mean, yeah, once it's gone, yeah, I would.
You say once it's gone.
Once it's gone. Yeah, so it's gonna eventually leave their body, like gonorrhea, chlamydia. I can't say syphilis because they ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Syphilis and herpes ain't going nowhere. And genital warts, it looked like a strain of genital warts to me, for real. If you think about it for real.
Trav giving motherfucking health advice.
You feel me? So yeah, I don't know, man. That's a strange one right there, Donnie, man. I really don't know. I can't say yes or no. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, bro.
Well, I think what we both can agree on is that people just need to be safe, man.
Yeah, be safe, man.
They putting it in the water, so I think they did that shit because they like, this shit ain't spreading fast enough. We need to put it in the water so people can digest it and just bust out with it. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I don't drink no tap water. You know what I'm saying? I'll drink water out the refrigerator, but I got my shit filtrated. I don't know, but I ain't drinking no tap water for shit. I don't even order water for clubs because when they spray it out that thing, that's tap water, nigga. You ain't about to hit me with the foofy. So I ain't drinking no tap water. All my U-Bar and Mexican bar people from the South Side, y'all know who y'all are. Stay away from the water. Get bottled water for now until we figure something out. They might be putting it in the bottled water too. I don't really think there's no way you can avoid it for real. That's just my report on it.
Yeah,
moving on in other news. Now, obviously, we got this whole Candy Burr situation. Now, shout out to Candy, Escape. You listen, for y'all who don't know, Escape was one of my favorite female groups. You know what I'm saying? Kicking off shoes, relaxing the feet. Like, I think that was like, maybe I'm showing my age right now, but whatever. But that was like one of my favorite joints. You feel what I'm saying? So, she's doing her 1-2. She's out here, hustling and got multiple businesses throughout the city, got her own sex toy line. And, she got her own little situation at her little Atlanta restaurant. And Chef Melvin, shout out to Chef Melvin, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, man, he definitely good on that cuisine shit. He was one of the few people that was injured in the situation. For y'all who don't know, man, Atlanta getting real violent. Like, it's shootings in a lot of the spots. Now, I remember back in the day, niggas was just leaning and rocking. It wasn't no fucking shooting, wasn't no bullshit for real. and that was going all the way from goddamn fucking Club Crucial, you feel me, to the prime time, to Vegas nights, to Visions. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter what side of town you was on or whatever. It really wasn't no bullshit going on. You might get a fight here and there, but niggas is really, you know, trying to be on they 1-2 on their own type of time. Now these niggas is bringing the hood shit to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, he was one of the people who almost was a casualty. You feel me? But I think it's getting to the point now, man, where I understand why they legalize guns now for everybody, because they're basically saying, listen, we can't protect you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we can't protect you if somebody wiles out or does something crazy. We're not going to be able to get there in enough time to protect you. Now, we might be able to clean your shit up off the street, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? But we're not going to be able to protect you. And I think that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like, by doing that. And, you know, I don't know if this is going to affect Candy's, you know, traffic that comes to her spot or whatever the case may be. You know, Atlanta's a tourist town. So, you know, people going to still frequent it because of who she is and shit like that. Me, you know, but
ain't nobody. It's not going to affect her business. She'll be all right.
Think she'll be all right?
Yeah, I think she'll be all right, man. You know, people get shot every day.
Yeah, people get shot every day.
Niggas still going in Lennox
right now.
Like, niggas still going in Lennox. You hear me?
Yeah. I was just down in Lennox.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they ain't stopping nobody, folks. Now you can't even go in there. You can't even go in there with your firearm no more.
Nah. And they closing it earlier. Yeah. It's getting crazy. I mean, what you seeing happening in LA, I hope it does not come to Atlanta like how it is in LA, because pretty soon, like, you ain't gonna be able to go out and go shopping and no shit like that. You know, niggas ain't gonna be with that, man. I ain't trying to be out, you with the lady, or you know what I'm saying, you kicking, you might be with your kid or whatever, and then some bullshit pop off. Like, we ain't trying to have that. So I ain't really feeling that. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that he's good. You know what I mean? That it didn't go too far left. But like you said, I don't think it's going to affect our business. This next little clip, though, man, is just a nutshell of what, like, some of the shit that goes on in Atlanta, right? Like, you know, the shit that just goes down in the city just on random days. Shout out to ATL Scoop with the scoop. You feel me? And yeah, let's play some of this shit.
This nigga hood is up.
That happen. Scoop. Who the hell nephew this is, man?
X.
My nigga got a whole tree, cuz.
Wow.
Never thought I'd be on the floor.
Atlanta.
Like, look, that's a nutshell of some of the shit that goes on in the city, man. Again, shout out to the Scoop. You know what I'm saying, for recording some shit. My man looked just so crazy right there. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? This is just some of the shit that goes on in Atlanta. I find that very creative, though. Shout out to X. I'm assuming, like if they're not, listen, I know we're not legalized for recreational right now, but that should have been saved for the recreational.
No, they're preparing.
That's what I think it is. Shout out to X. I think we're about to get some news on that soon.
Notice the influx of smoke shops that have popped up over the past couple of years.
Right.
Smoke shops. All they doing is serving. They selling hookah. They selling cigars, raw cones, papers, trays, all these kind of accessories, because they're preparing for what's about to happen, which is going to be the legalization of recreational marijuana.
I can definitely see that.
They already got the stores ready to go.
I can definitely see that happen.
Once marijuana becomes legal, they're going to have the product in their stores the next day, right? If not the same day. You know what I'm saying?
And they already got the name. They ready to go, and they might express it. I mean, if you X, that means you biting off FedEx. That means that means you're doing deliveries and everything, man, all through Metro Atlanta. And yeah, I really hope I can get some type of investment opportunity with that, man. Because like you said, we definitely missed the ball on that. That's a couple of people I know for a fact. Shout out to Gas House, my nigga Felix. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a couple of people, man, that's about to get ready to take off when the legalization of the tree ends up happening in these ATL streets. Now we want to get into some shit, right? Like now this next thing right here, man. See, this is what I be telling you about these scrippers, bro. Like these scrippers, like it ain't all about the dancing. And you know, homegirl really gonna give you a tutorial about how she make 2 bands a night off you niggas.
Oh,
my slow day used to be $2,000, Rich. I used to suck about 4 dicks, dance, and fuck about 3 niggas. My slow days used to be 2,000. I can't even fuck that many men. My slow day used to be $2,000, Rich. I used to suck about 4 dicks, dance, and fuck about 3 niggas. My slow days used to be 2,000. I can't even fuck that many men.
Like, well, that bit with this
like,
here was.
Hey, no, she giving you the game. She's telling you what it is. She say, nigga, my slow day is motherfucking 2K. But she say, look, what she say? I'm sucking 4. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hula hooping to a Cheerio.
And fucking 3.
And fucking 3. Like she got it, bruh. But she's saying her slow day is motherfucking 2. But this is how she getting it. See, so that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, stripping, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you trying to be in the upper echelon, it's just like a motherfucker trying to hire you to come do sales or something. And they point to a motherfucker, they like, yeah, this nigga, he making X amount of money, you know what I'm saying, selling, but they ain't telling you all the extra shit that this nigga doing though. And see, this is what I'm saying. This is the same thing with these chicks. For it to be a slow day for her, right? Like, okay, boom, this is a slow day. So if this is a slow day and you getting 2K, but look how much you got to do. You putting 4 of them in your mouth. You taking 3 up the motherfucking wooker, and you still got to go out and dance for them little 2s and fews to add all that shit up. You feel what I'm saying? So, is it worth it at the end of the day?
I mean, there are some that are, you know, they sucking on more than that. And
more than that.
Not even
I mean, but how does that break down? Let's break it down. Let's do the math for people.
Not even getting 2K though.
Let's do it. Let's do the math. So she's sucking 4. So what? Let's say 100 a pop. That's 400. Or what? Fucking. Let's say she's doing it for 3. That's another 6. So that's a band. And then what? She made another band off dance, or am I lowballing her for the head? 200 for the head, 300 for the.
I think she exaggerating, man.
What do you mean she exaggerating?
She's stretching the truth. I don't think she getting that much. You know what I'm saying? But my boy Marty McFly, man, shout out to Marty McFly, man. Marty McFly said she got that helicopter head, yo. But what I'm saying, Donnie, is she could be stretching the truth. 2 bands, I don't think she getting that much for them 4 sucks and them 3 fucks.
Well, you got to think about it though, bro. 200, 150. What do you mean?
It's possible.
Yeah, she definitely getting a dollar.
Listen,
she's definitely getting a dollar.
If you $1 for 4 sucks, that's 400.
That's 400.
Let's say 150, 200 for three smashes. You know what I'm saying? That still don't equal 2K, bro.
But she said she dancing too, though. She's not just strictly fucking prostituting. She's fucking dancing.
You know, I mean, it's not far-fetched. But
she said on a slow day, though, you ain't hear what she went with. She said, nigga, when it's slow, this is her go-to move. I believe she's accurate in what she's saying.
Hey, man.
I believe she's accurate.
To each his own, man. You know, you got to get it how you live. Shout out to Los Forgatas. Los Forgatas said she has regular customers, probably. Of course, she got regular.
Right, man. She got some regular customers. Drop the bomb for Los Forgatas. Calling that shit out. She got fucking regs.
Yeah. She probably got regulars at least 4 days a week, though. So she know who coming. She know who coming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
And she probably get more. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You got to think about it, though.
I'm thinking about it. Matter of fact, I ain't even got to think about it, nigga. I know the lifestyle.
It's a thirsty nigga, but this is what I'm saying. Me too. So if it's a thirsty nigga, man, she probably busting that nigga for about 400 or better, dog. On the pussy side,
she could be.
Like ain't no way in here. You got to think, nigga. Some thirsty niggas coming to the club, and if it's just about the bread, she don't give a fuck. Like it's all about the bucks. That's what she's doing, bro. She's rushing it. You know what I mean? So I think she might be getting all that maybe off of 7 encounters because that's what she said. She said 4 heads and 3 fucks.
So you think she getting 2 bands?
I think she getting 2 bands because you got to think, man. I know some dog. It's some thirsty niggas out here, and if niggas know that this is what she's on, and she'll fuck around. If you was a thirsty guy and you know, like, I ain't got no bad chick at home, I'm sitting there, my bitch smell like corn chips. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm just saying, if you ain't got nothing at the crib, and this is all you got, nigga, once a month or twice a month for you to spend $400, but you know she about to give you that action. What is we talking about?
Why is you? First of all, why are you with a motherfucker at home that smell like corn chips?
Listen, shout out to the niggas that's out here that gotta get it how they live. It's some niggas out here, bro. They gotta live with chicks and they gotta go against their motherfucking morals and principles of life, nigga. I knew some of these dudes. Like,
so you don't think they like that?
I don't know if they smell like corn chips. I can only imagine, dog. Like,
you heard what I said?
Fucking Danish fucking tarts.
Did you hear what I said?
Huh? What?
So you don't think that they like that shit a little bit?
What, the corn chips?
Yeah.
That's a fucking good question, man. They might like that shit,
like
bro.
it a little bit.
It might be a fantasy, bro. They might be
like,
they might be. Look, dog, that might be a fantasy for some.
And then they cap the niggas like us and be like, man, I don't want to deal with that shit. But really on the inside, nigga, you really kind of like whatever it is that she offers you, whatever she brings to the table. You like them corn chips.
I guess that's. You know I guess I must like them corn chips then. Yeah, that's what they own. Like, they corn chipped up. But I'm just saying, it's some niggas out here, man, that's on thirst mode at the house, bro.
There's some niggas out here that's lame. There's some lame.
I mean, it could be for whatever. It's a million of these niggas, bro. Everybody can't be a fucking chief. You need Indians, dog. So at the end of the day, for every Indian that comes into this fucking strip club, now we don't know where she's at. She could be in a rural area in Alabama, nigga. She could be in Phoenix City, nigga. For all we know.
I thought she was at the paint.
Hey, wherever the fuck she at?
I thought she was at the paint, nigga, with Clifford now. You know what I'm saying?
She fuck around might be with Clifford and Man and all the motherfuckers, dog. She might be with some shit, but I'm gonna tell you on another note, though, man. We gonna flip it real quick. You know how we do, man. DeadBolt ATL, we gonna flip this shit up a little bit. But this right here, man, really irked my bones, cuz like this next thing right here. How the fuck is Shorty gotta pay some to somebody's family that raped her, dog? And I said it, man. Like, to me, this is the craziest shit I've heard, bro. It's like you don't have the right to defend yourself. Like, a teenager was sex trafficked, first off, right? And she motherfucking stabbed the fucking victim fatally. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got the nigga up out of here. She ninja'd this nigga. You know what I mean? But how does she have to pay $150K to the people's family when these motherfuckers were trying to sex traffic her? Like, to me, you can't make this shit up, bro. Like, what type of world do we live in to where it's like, oh, well, shit, he didn't get you and he would have made some bread off you, would have fed his family. So now you got to take care of his family. What the fuck type shit is this? Bro, to me, that's the weirdest shit ever, dog. Like, to me, that's the weirdest shit ever. Like,
oh, it's not right. But
we got some sound. I seen the lady.
It ain't right, but look at the caption, my nigga. In Iowa. What goes on in Iowa?
I mean,
nobody knows, bro.
Listen, shout out to the Chicago niggas, Milwaukee niggas, Gary, Indiana niggas that moved to Des Moines, Iowa.
That's close.
I was slipping on fucking Iowa. There are niggas that live in Iowa. It's just in certain cities. I'm pretty sure she's in one of those cities where the niggas is at. The whole point I'm trying to say is, though, she was being sex trafficked. So for her to motherfucking have to defend herself, obviously she killed the nigga. Good riddance, right? And you got to pay $150K to the family? Nigga, are we in the Twilight Zone, bro?
No, we're in America.
This got to be the weirdest shit ever. And she's black. Like, somebody need to represent her on the attorney side, because you got to think about it. That's fucking racial discrimination. It's like, oh, because I'm black, I was about to get sex trafficked. I killed this nigga. And now you want to stick me with the fucking restitution? Like, come on, is you crazy?
What they talking about on the
as relates to the community service hours, you will be obligated to complete 200 hours of community service.
Look how you said that.
Per year for the next 3 years. The purpose of that, Ms. Lewis, is that you have a story to tell. If you're willing to tell that story in front of me and the members here in this courtroom, you should be willing and able to tell that story to other young and vulnerable women.
What? Man, what the fuck kind of shit is this?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so you want her to tell the story to other young, vulnerable women, what? That she fucking gotta pay $150K? Nigga, she killed the nigga that tried to get her up out of here. Like, come on, man. And this is what I'm saying. And this is I can't really make this out.
She's still paying the pimp. She's been sex trafficked. Her body has been sold, and now she is still paying somebody. She's still paying the pimp. This shit, it don't make no sense, bro, at all.
Is that until you reach the age of 25, your life will be highly structured, particularly for the next 3 years. As it relates to the community service hours, you will be obligated to complete 200.
Man, yeah. We already heard that. That shit, that's stupid.
That I mean, I don't really know how to make that out. I feel like like, come on, dog. Like, you making her do 3 years of community service.
That's ridiculous.
That is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, how is they justifying that though? She was about to be sex trafficked. So I mean, that's
like she was.
She was. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's just, man, it's crazy how women get such a short end of the stick in America, period. But also how Black people also get the short end of the stick, period. Like, how this shit go down. Like, look how he was emphasizing that shit. He said 200. Like, he said that shit with a little
year
spice on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
200 a year. That's a lot of community service, bro.
That's a goddamn, man.
Bro,
listen,
I be tripping about 40 hours. They tell me 40 hours. I'm like, man, go ahead and let me do 10 days or something.
10 days in this bitch.
Exactly. You talking about 40 hours? No, I'm talking about 40 hours of community service or 10 days locked up. Put me in kind of a 10 days, man.
Way, bro. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
There's no way.
Knock that on that, bro.
There's no way that I'm setting it out like that, man. Like, I'm definitely gonna tell the judge, like, bro, like, how are you gonna give me right, Marty McFly, Twilight Zone? That's exactly what it is, bro. Like, she's sitting up there looking dumbfounded, like, yo, I was just about to I was kidnapped. Like,
he probably ain't got no lawyer either, public defendant.
But why? But shout out to the Black attorneys who seen that story. This is another thing I want to say real quick. For all the Black attorneys that's out here, right? Like, who don't get jobs, like, you niggas don't have cases or anything like that of any significance, but you know the law. Why not pursue cases like this? You know, work for the hopes of, okay, boom, I'm gonna do it for the greater good, and we gonna start pressing all these racist type situations so we can see if we can get justice for this woman. Like, niggas just be sitting back. I'm a fucking lawyer. Bitch, you ain't got no fucking clients, nigga. You up here got a goddamn, you trying to do DUI commercials and shit like that, nigga, like Ken Nugent in this bitch. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you something else that's scary though, right? Moving along.
All right, before you say that, you know, lawyers can't practice law in all states. They got to be licensed. They got to have a multi.
There is some Black lawyers in Iowa. I need a Black lawyer to step up and get this woman some justice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is we talking about at this point? Like,
Cochran,
R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? I think it's firm still around.
The Cochran firm, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Cochran firm.
Cochran firm need to do something. They can jump up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause she definitely getting handled right now. But, you know, moving along, man, I think something is really crazy. And I'm going to tell you, like,
as of January 1st,
I feel like this situation right here is about to spread everywhere. Because if it's about to be in the most violent place in the United States right now, and that's Chirac, right? And it's really just a South Side for show in Chirac, even though murders happen all over Chicago, mainly just the South Side amongst like 15 blocks for real total. But they're now about to start the purge 2023. It don't matter what you do, you getting out. And, you know, the mayor, the chief of police, everybody's warning, you know, what's happening with this bill that's being passed. And we're gonna let homie get to speaking on it a little bit, but it kind of make you wonder, like, yo, like, what's the logic behind this shit? Go ahead and play that shit, Trav. The volume low.
trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them and whether or not it's legal.
My bad. Let that run back. I had it muted.
As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them and whether or not it's legal.
Yeah, you got it. So he said you have to figure out what level of force is required. And you also have to figure out if it's legal.
I mean, if you really think about it, bro, like it's really the purge, bro. This is Chicago. This is Chirac that they're talking about. We're not talking about a city that does not have, crime and stuff like that. You basically giving a pass to everybody. Second degree murder, niggas can get a signature bond. Is you crazy? First degree is really premeditated. If it's second degree, if you can get a second degree charge, dog, you is walking out of the jail. Like, what are they preparing for? That is the question. Like, what are they trying to do in Chicago? Because, I would have thought it would have been reversed. Like, yo, everybody who catches any of these charges will not get out or receive bail for nothing. Like, no cash bails, no nothing. They basically did a whole 180, and they're like, yo, like, we're just gonna motherfucking lock people, let people go. Like, okay, yeah, it's cool. Like, we gonna let everybody out. You get out, you get a pass, you get a pass, you get a pass. Everybody get a pass, everybody get out. And it don't even matter. Like you said, a nigga can be living in your shed, bro. Your shed. Like that's crazy. Like, you can literally, this gives a open pass to any homeless person. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Like, if you kill him or do anything crazy, then it's like, oh, it's you fuck around and might, that's premeditated, because you like, yo, this nigga's in my shed. I'm about to just kill him. I can't, take him out no other way. That's a premeditated thing. You know what I mean? Like, and that's crazy right there. I mean, what you feel about that shit overall, bro? Like, I mean, you don't feel like that shit nuts?
Yeah, I don't see what the purpose is. I mean, I guess we're gonna find out though.
All right. Yeah.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I mean, you see somebody bought what is it? Where Lil Durk them from?
Take the full screen down.
Well, where them niggas from? Old Block, somebody about Old Block, they finna tear that down.
Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about while we was talking about that.
Everybody got to be up out of there by January 1st, I think.
January 1st. So now you spreading all these Old Block niggas. And you know what's so crazy? For all the niggas is claiming different projects and shit like that. Like, niggas is claiming projects, they claiming hoods and shit. You got all this money circulating through. You got these rappers hollering y'all out. Why y'all ain't buy back the block? Because now they about to move out all you niggas. So O Block is not gonna be O Block no more. They about to make that shit the condominium homes or some bullshit like that.
Shout out to by Nurse K. She said, "Wow, crime rate is about to go through the roof." Yeah, it might get bad up there. We're gonna see though. But there got to be some kind of plan behind it. There got to be something going on. They got to be doing it for a reason.
Yeah, I think it's
want niggas to kill each other.
Yeah, they want niggas to keep killing each other. I mean, that's basically what you're saying. Yeah, Marty McFly, run. Yeah, niggas need to get up, get gone. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? We're gonna see how they're gonna end up playing it. But I think it's gonna go just like how it's been going. You know what I'm saying? Murder, death, kill in Chicago. They don't give a fuck about a black man. They're gonna keep dropping off guns and fentanyl in the hood, it ain't gonna be nothing else to talk about. But you know, especially when the white man get on camera and like, yo, we ain't gonna be able to protect y'all from shit. Like it is what it is. We ain't gonna be able to do nothing for y'all. This next thing though, man, now this is crazy, man. I really want people to chime in and let me know your thoughts on this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, homegirl, you know what I'm saying, like what's she doing or whatever, you know what I mean? A female that's in a relationship that's out here having a girls' night, right? If she's with her friends, she starts dancing like this on the guy at the party. Is it A, her just having fun, B, cheating, C, inappropriate, or D, harmless? I kind of really want to know the vibes, man, from people, man, that's, you know, that's here watching it live. Like, do y'all feel honestly like what she's doing is appropriate if she's in a relationship? Like, what level of inappropriate do you think this is? You know what I mean? Like this is kind of like the question. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna ask you, Trav. You know what I mean? But like, what do you?
Inappropriate. Don't necessarily mean she's cheating, but it's definitely inappropriate. It was my old lady, bro, and I saw this on some video or some. Yeah, I'm gonna have a serious problem with this right here, man. Exactly. Body by Nurse K. She picked the same thing I said. Inappropriate, bro. You shouldn't be out like this right here. Just already look crazy. You look at Burt's face. He's smiling. You know that. That's how my face will look. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and she trained to go.
Lust for goddess. Dancing can never be cheating. Okay.
Yeah, dancing can never be cheating. If she had on a skirt, he definitely would be trying to poke her. Like if she had on a skirt.
Marty McFly said, "See, inappropriate.
This is inappropriate. This is inappropriate.
Definitely. That is definitely inappropriate. Then don't let the nigga be like me. I like to wear jogging pants and shit, sweatpants. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Would be right there. You know what I'm saying? I set that thing up on my leg so you can sit right on it, out. You feel me? Like, come on,
you know what?
man.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna hit him with this. I'm going with B. And the reason why I'm going with B is not because of her actually bent over dancing, but the facial expression that she's giving. She's giving the facial expression like she wants to get fucked by another nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So by you doing that and by me seeing it the way I'm seeing it, I gotta go with B. I gotta say, damn, how you cheated on me on this particular photo. Like if I didn't catch it, like if I caught it, just seen it in a lot of times, she grooving, whatever. But this particular photo, her eyes are closed, her mouth is open, and she's visualizing taking the dick.
So is the relationship over?
I'm not gonna break up with her from this, but I'm gonna hit her with it. That you know you cheated, right?
So that means you're not gonna break up with your chick if she cheats.
No. I wouldn't. Now it depends. It depends on how much skin we got in the game. Now, if I just met you and this pic circulated, there's no skin in the game. Of course, I must have misjudged whatever. You know what I mean? If it's something to where, you know, we've been fucking around for a minute and I seen this type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't gonna just DOA it and we got history and we fucking around. But I'm gonna be like, yeah, you was definitely thinking about. I'm like, what a nigga need to pop a pill or something? I'm not giving it to you the right way. Blah, blah, blah. Like, well, what the fuck going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Her eyes is closed because she's drunk.
Yeah, she's drunk, but that's what I'm saying. She's visualizing taking another fucking man's penis. That's what the fuck she's doing. And my dude right here is sitting there like, yeah, and he's spooning her. It's not like he's trying to spoon her. He's like, yeah. He's spooning. Yeah, he's spooning her. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
so going a little far with that. Yeah. Visualize. I don't agree with you on that.
You don't think he's visualizing it? You don't think she's visualizing it?
I don't think she's visualizing like taking some wood from another nigga.
Man, first off, man, she's a goofy looking chick anyway. Like she looked like you do anyway, just by her mouth expression. She looked like she's taking something. You know what I mean?
Let's forgot to say it's really only inappropriate because she's grinding on that thing. Yeah, you heard what I said. Love forgot. I been to set my shit up on my leg so she can really sit on that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta understand, she's grinding so hard and she into it so hard. The nigga homie. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm analyzing this pic. You feel me? The nigga's homie is fucking looking at like, oh, she with it.
That's
how he looking.
No, that's that nigga girl.
That's not that nigga girl, man. That nigga ain't sitting there looking goofy, man.
Shout out to my nigga Really Real. Nigga said I done got plenty of those dances.
Yes, you have, Real. I can vouch for you, my nigga. I can definitely vouch for you. My nigga definitely have been in some things. But what I'm saying is, bro, like homies in the background, him and the other dude are dressed alike, man. Look at these niggas. Them two niggas look like Africans, so they look like they're related.
Bro, this nigga got a dog on his shirt in the back.
Yeah. But I'm saying, look at the color coordination though. Like they're kind of matched up and shit like that. Together? Yeah. They definitely came together. And he's seeing how she getting loose and the way that she is fucking ducked in that seat. Like, look how she's ducked in the seat. Dog, she's ducked in the seat. Like, yo, like, yeah, like, you know, he ducked in the seat. Like, yeah, I'm trying to grind her. This is just a steal shot. Now, if this was the video, we probably would see a lot more crazy shit. Her eyes are closed. She's visualizing another penis. Bitch, you cheated. End of discussion. She gotta do what I tell her to do, extra time for at least 90 days for that.
What if she don't know?
Oh, then she gotta bounce.
She gotta bounce.
It ain't nothing else to talk about. Like if for one, this type of shit, nigga, can never fucking happen again. Your going out privileges have been suspended. Ain't shit else to fucking talk about. And if you want to buck, you can buck. You can nuck. What they go with, nuck if you buck. Shout out to my homegirl Diamond. Like, listen, that's what they can do on that one. She got a roll on that. It ain't nothing else to talk about. If she don't, you know what I mean? If she feel like, oh, like I ain't about to comply or do nothing, well, bitch, we on the outs anyway. Obviously, you ain't fucking with a nigga because you was out here lusting in this fucking Instagram video. This a fuck around be a Freddie O pick and shit. You feel me?
You dance when you go to the club? Do you dance?
Nigga, no, not now. But back in the day, I did.
So we talking about now though. Now, do you dance?
No.
If you with your old lady and she wanted to dance,
will I get on the floor? Will I get on the floor? Yeah, I get on the floor.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I get on the floor. I get on the floor one time. You know what I'm saying? Do my 1, 2, whatever. You know. But I'm gonna tell you something else though. Moving on though, something that we, you know, that I'm finding real crazy. Like this next thing and shit like that. And you know, we're gonna get into this part of it. You know what I'm saying? This is the hip hop news. You know what I mean? The P&B Rock situation, man, was definitely crazy. That's the Duce talking. You damn right. It's always I'm down. I already went through one drink. I ain't drinking no more. Shout out to Duce. Y'all need to go ahead and throw a nigga a sponsorship, man, because I definitely be on one. But what I was gonna say, like, you know, this P&B Rock situation is crazy, but also this whole, you know, conspiracy situation, like with these artists, man, they're connected to Empire. And, you know, for y'all who are new to the channel or are subscribed, y'all go back through the archives, man. Check out the video I did with, you know, Ghazi, full screen to Empire with Ghazi and, you know what I mean? We talked about like really what might be going on with this situation, but P&B Rock was just another casualty off this label. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. You know, he just got his independence, just signed a distributing deal, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? It's another one bites the dust type situation. And you know, I want to go into this situation with P&B Rock and how this shit happened, because right now, you know, due to what happened, you know, his girl is getting, you know, like getting a lot of flack and shit like that, as far as like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, dropping the location and everything like that. But come to find out, you know, obviously he dropped his location or whatever, but you know, we got a little footage from the joint. I want to go ahead and get up on the screen. You know what I mean? I just sent it freshly through the inbox, but you know, this situation, man, it just lets you know that you can't be caught slipping. And it's so eerie, man, that this man got like about 2 or 3 videos circulating of him talking about situations out here, talking about not getting caught lacking. And then you get caught lacking in one of the most hoodest fucking Roscoe chicken and waffles. We're going to play the little video right here. You can unmute it and play it.
That shit was crazy, nigga. We in there sitting with the kids eating, nigga, and that shit pop off, nigga, all over some fucking jewelry and Rolex and all that type of shit. That shit ain't crazy, nigga. So we are back on this motherfucking freeway. LA, we see how y'all doing it, nigga. We don't want none of them problems, nigga. So me and the fam, we is. Yeah, they really walked right in there, boy, and try to rob him and popped him, bruh, a few times. The block is hot. Niggas ain't even been out here long enough. Nigga just see the nigga get smoked in front. They just had everything motherfucking taped off, just let us go finally. That shit was crazy, nigga. We in there sitting with the kids eating, nigga, and that shit pop off, nigga, all over some fucking jewelry and Rolex and all that type of shit. That shit.
Yeah,
I mean, like at the end of the day, and you know, I dropped a video on this joint, you know, when it first dropped. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of shit that popped off with PNB Rock and a lot of shit that he went with. It's like, you know, he got interviews circulating with academics and a couple of other dudes where he talked about almost getting robbed out in LA and having a situation where, you know, he almost got on that type of time. Absolutely. Ebony Evans, shout out to Ebony, you know what I'm saying? Insurance policy, exactly. So this situation right here was another, I feel like, you know what I mean? Because but you know, artists, man, set up themselves, you know, because at first, you know, it came out that his girl dropped the location, you know, which she did. She did drop a location that she was at the Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. But the first one to drop a location was PNB. And PNB also had all his jewels on. When he talked about this situation, he said, like, no, you ain't supposed to move like that. I'm just wondering what made him think it was sweet to go to one of the hoodest Roscoe Chicken and Waffle houses. And, you know, when shit come out, right? Shit come out and it be like on some, like, okay, motherfuckers see this shit and they be like, oh, Game even had a song where Game was like, yo, talking about the Roscoe spot and talking about, yo, if the grapes don't get you, then the Hoovers will or the 60s will. It's like niggas is letting you know this Waffle House that he was at is apparently one of the most notorious Waffle Houses, Roscoe spots in LA. And for you to go there with all your jewels on and shit like that and be there for like about 45 minutes just thinking it's sweet and niggas wouldn't come hit you up. I don't understand why you think this was, you know what I mean? So I'm so confused. So it's like, yeah, it's insurance, but it's like if you a CEO, right? And the more I think about it, right? Like if you a nigga like Ghazi who owns Empire, shout out to Ebony again, and no security, SMH. Guess he didn't think he needed security. But you know what's so crazy? In past interviews, he said you need security, and that's how it's supposed to, you know what I mean? Like for him to be in that bitch, what I'm shocked about is for him to be in there with all his jewelry on. You know what I'm saying? Like with his jewelry on, him flaunting, thinking, you know, everything good when you did past interviews saying that you almost got hit up and things almost went left. Why would you be at the most hoodest Roscoe spot in the city? Like the spot that's known for getting busy in the whole nine and be there comfortably. Fuck going in there and getting a to-go order. Nigga, you went in there and sat down. You're PNB Rock. Why would you do that? That is the fucking confusing part. It's like a lot of this shit, man, besides the Dolph, like now we got the screen up, you know what I'm saying, with all the artists. Like, I think besides the Dolph, man, it's like a lot of niggas, man, just kind of came and just went stupid, man. Like obviously with King Von and that whole situation, like how Von went, you just dove into that shit. You know what I mean? X, you out at the fucking spot trying to buy something and you got a book bag full of cash. You ain't got no security. You know what I'm saying? Mo 3, you leaving a broad house that allegedly is your ops bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really understanding that shit, man. So if I'm Ghazi, why wouldn't I have insurance on these niggas? Because these niggas doing stupid shit. PNB, like, I hate to say it, God bless the dead. When I look at this shit though and I analyze it, you did some stupid shit, dog. You really did some stupid shit. You know what I mean? And to me, I think that's the sad part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you did interviews talking about how you should be moving, and then you end up moving the totally opposite way. And your girl is in there and she just, you know, had to witness you get murdered. And not only did you get caught slipping, should have recognized. See, this is the point too. You should have recognized that you got caught slipping. Once you recognize that you got caught slipping, you should have fucking gave it up. You should have gave it up. But allegedly, man, you wasn't going. But I guess you wanted to be Sauce Walker because Sauce Walker recently had a situation too in LA where somebody got bodied. It wasn't the nigga that actually robbed him, like, or tried to rob him, allegedly how it was put out. It was actually the dude who tried to rob Sauce, and him and Sauce got into it. Sauce ended up defending dude off, and they got dude out of here. Dude go down the block and try to rob the next nigga. This nigga got a pistol, but you know he ended up getting popped by the nigga that's robbing him. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's you thought that you were Sauce Walker, you know what I'm saying? Because Sauce Walker's incident happened first, and he said he wasn't going, and he ain't giving up shit that he worked for. You was feeling that type of energy, but instead of feeling like, yo, I got caught slipping. Obviously, nigga, I'm a goon. I used to rob, like you say. You did all this shit like you claimed. Why the fuck would you get caught slipping with all this jewelry on? Allegedly, nigga, you had your whole kit on.
Ebony Evans,
yes, he lived down in L.A. Yep, he was living in L.A. Yeah, PNB Rock was living in L.A. You know, they got a whole situation that's going on in Philly. Recently, the Philly, you know what I'm saying, they coming just like Atlanta because Philly is leading the country in murders right now. They are about to indict the PNB gang because the PNB gang that he affiliated with, they dropping shit out in Philly. Niggas is dropping shit out there. So I don't blame him for going out west, but why the fuck you get caught slipping? Why would you get caught slipping out there, you know, after you didn't already had encounters? And why would you be in the hoodest fucking Roscoe spot in the city? Nigga, that's like me going to Bankhead, nigga, like fully draped, nigga, with my pockets inside out, nigga, with racks on me, like, come get it. This makes no sense. And I'm chilling, I'm sitting down, nigga, with my girl, nobody else, like, it's sweet. I ain't got no pistol, nothing. Dude allegedly just walked up straight to this nigga and pressed him. Shouldn't have been like that, dog. You living out there in LA, you know what's going on. So it's so like, it's like I didn't watch a lot of different videos on this, dog. I didn't watch videos with gematria shit tied to this shit, all type of shit going on. Like, so I don't know, like, because to me it sounds weird. I'm not gonna lie to you, because with the man doing a video already saying like, yo, this is almost what happened to me and this is how you supposed to move. He's done multiple videos speaking on this shit. And, you know, it's like, for you to get caught slipping like that is just crazy. Where Ebony going with?
She said, so he may have thought that since he lives out there that it's Gucci for me to be outside like that.
How can you think that and you almost got robbed before out there? You know, you from Philly. You got an interview, and you know what's so crazy? I'm going to go ahead, you know how I do. I'm going to go ahead and get the interview, and I'm going to try to tap it right here because I already know what source to go to. I'm going to put this fresh in the feed so we can see this shit. Let me see if I can get this shit on the fly for niggas. Here we go. I'm going to get this shit on the fly. Trav, I want you to throw this shit up on the screen. Now, this was one of PNB's last fucking interviews talking about the situation, bro. Like, so this is what's weird to me. You know what I mean? Like, this is the weirdness to me. You know what I mean?
I don't think bro was living out though.
No, he was living out there.
Volume add to the video.
Yeah.
And just tell me, and it's fine. Tell me if it's just me being pussy, but like just LA. I think because LA is synonymous with the death of Biggie, death of Pac, taking off.
Somebody tried me on Fairfax, like mid-pandemic, but it was like another one. Though? I don't know. I guess because niggas be sweet. You feel me? And niggas, niggas see me with my family, nigga. They think I'm just out here lacking. You know what I'm saying? So it would be one of those type of situations. So we're like, niggas.
Yo, I hear that just walking up to niggas in like broad daylight, like, yo, give me your chain. Like, I'm like, yo,
niggas try me on some. It'd be like every time.
They try to take your jewelry or some shit?
I don't know, but it'd be like, I be on shit and I'm not where I'm from. We like sneaky criminals. Like in LA, it's like they bold. It's like they want you to know. They want to spark a conversation with you first before they get into some shit. Some of them might just go crazy. Like I know some niggas like that too. They might be on their sneaky shit too. But the majority of the times I got into some shit, it was like they just gave a drop up too fast. You feel me? So the second time I got into some shit, it was like niggas was just talking loud as shit, wanting me to hear their conversation. And it's like, I'm with my peoples, like I'm with my daughter and my girl. Like, why they talking about this gangster shit? Like this around, like we outside, we on Fairfax. I'm like, man, you know, I already peed the blitz. We out.
Gangsters out there on Fairfax.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm on Fairfax right now. So I'm like, man, we out of here. You feel me? Like, we going. My girl, like, no, we ain't. I'm like, I'm just going off of the vibes. Like, we out.
Is she peeping the energy? Because I'm
she ain't peeping. Yeah, she ain't peeping. She was thinking I'm tripping
about women. Sometimes,
she be thinking I'm tripping. So in the mix of all this, I'm like, no, we out. So she peeped it. I'm serious. She's like, no, we out. We drive probably like 2 blocks in the street. She thinking this shit a game. She pull over somewhere else. Like, oh, I wanted to go to this store right here. And then in a mix of me, like telling her like where to park at, it's like somebody just came fast as shit and took the parking spot, like the same spot that we. Yeah. I'm like, dude, they must have been following me or something, bro. How the fuck this car get behind me this fast? Like I ain't even look. I look back and that shit was there quick as shit. And then when I walked past, like the car bombed out. Like this shit tinted to the max.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting all this heat coming from the car though. Like I'm feeling the energy coming from the car. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Who that car? Like, they on some other shit. I ain't go in the store for 2 seconds. The same people coming from out the car, hop in the store, hype as shit, say some gangbanging shit, like some shit. I don't know what they say. This is some shit out loud.
Set tripping.
But it was like something that I recognize the energy. You feel me? I'm like, what? You feel me? Like he like started talking to me with some gangster shit. Like I'm like, bro, do you know me? Like you know me from somewhere? He like, nigga, yeah, I know who you is. Trying to get me to like get into some shit. So I'm like, man, I flagged him off and I just walked out the store because I already know like where this shit about to go. You feel me?
You don't that make you nervous if like you would like your girl.
No, that's why I be trying to be cool because you don't want to be nervous and make it seem like something about that. You want them to be as calm as possible. You feel me? You want your girl and your kids to be like making it seem like everything is cool. Ain't nothing about to happen to us. You feel me? Like we super good. So I just be cool. I just kept it cordial. I'm like, come on, man, we out. Niggas on some real shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? They got to the car, and when they get to the car, that's when I let niggas know like I'm not on that. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say what happened, but niggas know that I'm just not on that. You feel me? It's like, all right, he ain't one of them. You feel me? Like,
LA's always felt.
See, to me, it feels like, man, PNB was too comfortable. Like that pitch right there, right? Like what he basically said was his family made his way to the car and he then proceeded to chump the niggas that tried to press him. Like, yo, like I ain't on that shit. I ain't on that type of time, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of goes into what he might have been on when dude pressed him at the Roscoe spot, because allegedly that's what happened.
That's what you got out of that.
Get him up.
That's what you got.
I got that last part. That last part. That's what I got out of it.
Nigga, that last part, what he just said, what I got out of that was when they got back to the car, he down there begged them niggas, bro, I don't want no smoke, my nigga. Let me go, bro. I ain't with this. I don't want nothing. I ain't about that life, bro. That's what I got out of that. I got my family with me, my girl, my nigga. Let me go on here and let me ride on out, bro. I ain't really about all that life y'all on out here. That's what I got out of that. He copped deuces or whatever, but he had to do what he had to do to get out of the situation because he wasn't prepared, obviously, for whoever these niggas was.
right
out here on set tripping.
So we
whatever they were
looking at
doing.
it. So we looking at it from two different perspectives, but in the same lens of he knew something was about to happen.
Yeah, he knew.
You
He
feel
knew
what I'm saying?
Someone was fishy.
Like something was about to happen. So why would you get caught lacking a week later, nigga? This don't motherfucking. This is the part that don't make sense to me, bro. And then there's another interview where he talks about just like him coming from that lifestyle. Like for real, I did research on the PNB situation, right? These niggas is a gang out there, man. Them niggas is lightweight. Like I said, they dropping shit out in Philly. Like these niggas, he ain't square. This nigga done did time and shit. He came straight from the prison systems, got on. Like if you know the nigga story. So it's not like he's just totally square. That's why I looked at it from another perspective. You feel what I'm saying? Like even though he do like trap R&B,
if he done been to prison, he ain't damn sure ain't finna have no gun nowhere. You know, not only him.
No. I mean, I understand that, but just having security, like I said, he has other interviews where he talks about this same situation, almost getting pressed out in LA, you know, bow. But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to pay for that though, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be able to pay for it. But think about it though. If you going out and you know you want to go to the hoodest spot in fucking LA, like this is one of the hoodest restaurant Roscoe's in LA, you know what I'm saying? Period. Like you can get a former security nigga for $500 a day, a rack a day. Like PNB ain't motherfucker, you know, like at the end of the day, like if you want to step out, like if you trying to kick it, like if you're not trying to kick it and you out somewhere where there's already security and all like that, or you in your house, that's different. But nigga, if you choose to post video and post fucking you know what I'm saying, location drops that you at Roscoe's, then nigga, hell no, you better have somebody or you better be prepared. Obviously, it was neither. So that's why this is what I'm telling you, dog. That's why I see it the way I see it, is because he felt comfortable going back out in those same type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like he felt comfortable. Like, okay, boom, I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm thinking like when his girl and his family got to the car, he kind of chumped them niggas off a little bit. He might have broke them off a couple of whatever, but I think he came off of it arrogant, knowing that he can handle the situation if it came about again.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Real, man. Really real said, don't matter where he live, he can still get robbed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with
Evans
that.
said, really so true. Ebony Evans said, I don't see him as a rapper. I would say more of a singer for real.
Yeah, he's like an R&B. He's like a / hybrid. He's like a hybrid. You know what I mean? But yeah, the homie, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, something seems very odd about this. But the more I think about it, man, I don't look at it like it's bad for Ghazi to have insurance on these niggas, but unless he's assassinating these niggas himself. Now, if he's so happened to be assassinating this, you know, this nigga himself, or you know what I'm saying, he's the one sending the hitters or the mercenaries or whatever the fuck you want to call them. But these niggas, and I just went through the story of what the 3 of the niggas did, which I feel are stupid things that would get you killed. It's kind of like, bro, like you can't really look at it like he got his hand in it. Like the more I think about it, I hate to say it, like, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like these niggas putting themselves in dumbass situations. Now he could be capitalizing off that, like, okay, bet I can go ahead and cash out. He's posting the location. Let me send him. Like he could have his hand in it on it like that.
Hey, what if that man just was leaving LA? He wanted to stop by Roscoe right quick, like before he hop on the plane.
No, he was there for 45 minutes before the people came. That's damn sure too long to be in the hoodest Roscoe's in the city. And no, that's not by no fucking airport. Like
yeah, it's on Manchester, nigga. That Roscoe is close to the airport, actually. So just saying, what if he was there? What if he stopped? Him and his lady finna take a flight. They finna leave. Let's stop at Roscoe's. You know, this one right here. It's on the way to the airport. It's close to the airport. And then
you can't get caught lacking like that based on your own words. Like I said, his own words. You can't get caught lacking. The man got caught lacking the very next week. There's something strange about that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Something don't sound right about that to me. You know what I mean? Because he did an interview, as we see, and like I said, there's other interviews where this is what he's, you know, kind of was on. He got pressed recently, LA is turning into Gotham. Niggas is getting pressed in neighborhoods, and we talked about this before. LA only got about 4 or 5 blocks that's safe to be on anyway without any gang activity. You feel what I'm saying? So if these 4 or 5 blocks are now not safe and niggas is getting a Richards and everything else snatched as they eating outside of these high-ass restaurants, smash and grabs all throughout the city, why is you even out there on that type of time? It's foolish to me. But, you know, RIP to man, PNB Rock, man. You know, it is a trend with this Ghazi situation, how all his artists, but like I said, they're putting themselves in dumbass situations. You know what I mean? So he just knows to capitalize by putting insurance on these niggas. You know, you can't be mad at him for that. You know, it's cruel, but it's the business.
Is it really cruel?
Is it really cruel?
Is it really cruel? Is it really cruel to have insurance on your product?
You say, is it really cool to have insurance on the product? I mean,
cruel. CRUEL. Is it really cruel to have?
No, I mean, no. I don't think it's. You saying cruel, right?
That's what you said. Cruel.
Yeah. I don't think it's cruel to fucking have insurance on a nigga, man. If you know these niggas gonna do something stupid, it gotta pay off. It gotta pay off some way. You know what I mean? For you, especially if you the label owner, you know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. But, you know, like on another note too, man, like this next one though, bro, like this shit to me is like crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
PNB stand for peanut butter, don't it? I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? What it stand for, man? I ain't trying to make
it say
fun
block.
of
I forget the name of their
okay.
block, but it say block. That nigga said peanut butter.
I'm gonna have to Google that. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga said fucking peanut butter. Nigga, use a fucking fool. But this next clip, man, you know, recently it was like it's still crazy to think that it's like white supremacists and shit like that that's still fucking like circulating and shit like that. But I find it very interesting what this man had to say, because this is real, like what he's saying and how they moving right now in motherfucking in 2022.
I mean, I kind of, hey, look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna go ahead and run it, bro. So you don't even say nothing else. Let me go and run the video.
You think things are getting worse?
I think it's a racial powder keg about to explode, and we're actually hoping for it. Most of the people in the Klan want it to. We want the racial tension. We want a race war, a full-out race war.
And racism is a big issue in the United States.
Well, racism's always going to be a big issue anywhere. You can't have 2 different races or 3 races. You can't have this many people living on one continent with this many different religions, this many different cultures, without one trying to step on the other. I mean, that's just common sense.
But you could argue that the Klan is contributing to the problem.
No, the Klan ain't contributing to the problem. You can just sit back and let the blacks do their own job. I mean, let them keep killing each other in record numbers. The Klan ain't got to go out and kill blacks no more. We just drop off some liquor in their town and some guns, and they do it themselves. If it was my option every weekend, I would go up to Chicago with a big truck full of whiskey and crack, marijuana, and a ton of guns and bullets, and tell them have at it and just drop it off right.
What do you think about the state of our country? You think things are getting worse?
Hey, Donnie, let me ask you something.
Yo.
Where's the lie in this? What are you saying?
It ain't no lie.
Which is sad. He could actually do that. He could actually go to one of our neighborhoods, drop off alcohol, drugs, and guns. And our people would probably kill themselves.
That's what they've been doing. Like, that's what he's saying. And like you said, they can operate in the shadows. They don't have to get their hands dirty no more. And they're ready for a race war. And that's the one part I took out of it, right? I took out of that, like you heard what he said. He's like, yo, we're ready for one. We want one.
They've been ready.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because with most of our killers, right, locked up for killing somebody with your own, skin tone, they're ready, man. They're training their kids at 9, 10 years old, even earlier than that, to shoot from 200 yards. You know, these boys is on a different type of time, and it's like I don't know if we need to really get preparing this. It's crazy because it's only going to take, you know, a lynching, or I think that's what it's really going to take, to be honest with you, for something to spark, because they've been trying to spark it off with the police, like have us go against the police and in turn go against the white folk. But what it's really going to spark it off is when you have a group of Ku Klux Klans, niggas clanned up and shit like that, and they start lynching niggas all over again, like in the early days.
It's not going to be the KKK.
Because
they go
other than that, but that's what I'm saying. Other than that, you've already had white folks, regular white folks, from Zimmerman to the other dudes down here with the Aubrey Graham situation. Like every, you know, regular white folks doing crimes to black folks. And we've had police, white folks doing crime to black folks. Black folks still ain't ready them up, because I think internally black people know that we really don't want to smoke. I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying? Because even though a few of us, you know what I'm saying, can hold it down, you know what I'm saying? But it's so many of us that don't. And for them, it's like a culture. Like guns, even though we killing each other at record numbers, gun ain't culture like it is to them. It's like when I go to gun shows, and I'm pretty sure when you go to gun shows, predominantly you see white folks, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
buying the bullets and investing really into you know, the stuff that you need to invest, because they're going to come down fully.
Not even buying, bro, selling. They be the ones
selling and buying, though, like selling, buying, and being prepared, because if they got it to sell, that means they got it for themselves. They're not selling their last stash. So like you said, they're selling bulletproof vests, everything, bro, because when they come down the street, they come in fully auto, like the Call of Duty shit, the Black Ops, where a nigga might be lucky to have 2 bullet boxes and and one gun, bro. And don't even have a fucking clean kit. Like I just bought a cleaning kit for my AK and my motherfucking Glock. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my 380. Like, it's like a multi-cleaner kit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like, because at the end of the day, like, this is what they're gonna be doing. They're gonna be busting down their guns, cleaning their shit as they reloading it at the same time on your ass. You know, so I mean, to me, man, that shit's crazy, man. I think we need to wake up and see kind of like where this shit might end up going. This shit might end up going a little left. You know what I mean? Because he said it with confidence to me. Like, yeah, man, we wanted to pop off.
Yeah, they wanted to pop off, man. They know they about to be exterminated. White people gonna be extinct, man, before you know it. Especially in America, man. White women love black men. And guess what black men produce? Black kids. With whatever race of woman we reproduce with. The kids are gonna be black.
I think it was symbolic too, man, for this next thing. You know, with the Queen Elizabeth situation and her passing, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's crazy that we're still, you know, ruled by the Queen. You know, the United States is owned by the Queen. You know, Canada is owned by the Queen. You know, it's a lot of rumors about the Queen, obviously. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, at the same time, you know, she was recognized all across the world. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that we still have oligarchs and stuff like that, as far as kings and queens and stuff like that. You know, she had a 70-year run, though. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on Queen Elizabeth, Trav?
Nothing, for real. I'm not really that familiar with Queen Elizabeth. I know who she is, but she was nobody that I didn't research on or studied about. I didn't do any studying about the royal family over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really know much about it, bro. Princess Diana, that was her granddaughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now Prince Charles is about to be King Charles now. At 74 years old.
That nigga like,
he
man,
been waiting for his mama to die.
They been waiting for his mama to die.
They been waiting like, oh, your old ass, man, if you don't go ahead and get on up out of here.
Queen been running shit for a minute. And you already know they probably reincarnated the Queen. Like, you already know the Queen gonna come back, all her memories, everything, nigga. She ready to go. She's ready to go.
She was 96 years old, so she been here for a long time, man. So
yeah, the queen been in the game a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit just gonna pass down from, like you said, from the queen to the king, and they gonna just keep rocking it out, keep running shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, queen gone too soon at 96 years old.
You say gone too soon?
Gone too soon. But this
only
next
queen
thing,
I know is Latifah.
Yeah. Queen Latifah. Shout out to Queen Latifah. But what's so crazy, man. Another thing, man. Like right now in America, bro, when we talk about niggas living like GTA, like this situation that happened earlier, you know what I'm saying, in the week, man, was kind of, I you know what I mean? It just go to show, like, where the fuck is our mind at, bro? Like, how the hell can homie really be out here moving the way he moving, killed all these people, and now he online, he just hollering, and this is what he on. I want to play a clip, man, of this shit that happened, man, in Memphis, Tennessee. They got this stupid nigga in custody, and it'd be so crazy, bro, because these dudes, they'll end up doing something, right? And then at the end of the day, they put their hands behind their back at the end of the day. They ready to give it up at the end of the day. But they really turn up on their own folk, you know what I mean? So I want to play this little clip right here, man, and get this up. Throw the full screen on that clip, bro.
Real, I really do this shit. I been catching bodies, been dropping shit. Niggas be put up. Nigga be put up. Know what up? Nigga be put up. I'm in my hood doing this shit, man. You hear me? I'ma take her in my hood, you hear me? Red Pete Sauce, he got shot in the face. He got switched his ass. You know I switched his ass. You know Sosa got his ass switched. Fuck 426. Quez, they taking the stand right now, you hear me? I just killed 5 niggas on Crook, on Terrio, on Pooh Curve, on my mama. We can meet up and die. Sosa just got hit in the face. I switched his ass, overkill. You hear me? I been dropping shit. This shit ain't nothing. You hear me? I just come out got shot by me, you hear me? Couple got shot by me, you hear me? We go too far with this shit. I'ma dab at this valley shit, man, you hear me? For real. I'm like switches and shit, man, you hear me? By myself. For real. Niggas ain't doing this no more. I'ma slide on. Hey, little Lucha, I don't need to get on her to mouse. Get off her. You hear me? We big valley, nigga. We stand on big, nigga. Nigga, y'all need to be sliding by Pooh Curve, you hear me? Forget what I'm doing. I'm around this bitch all day, you hear me? I'm wagging shit. Go check the news. Sosa was the first this morning, you hear me? I hit 2 in South Memphis, you hear me? Jay one a month ago, you hear me? You hear me? I ain't no flaws in that, nigga. I probably ain't saw one of my you hear me? But y'all want me to turn this shit back up? Crank back up or something? I crank this shit back up. For real talk. These niggas be playing. These niggas be flies. What these niggas was there when we were coming up? You hear me? But I gotta respect the guy, you hear me? We getting old. Nigga looking at it like, who the fuck y'all live now, you hear me? I'm really out here. Switches and shit, you hear me? That shit ain't nothing.
Nigga,
everybody
you
out
dumb
there
as
tell with the
fuck.
switch, you hear me? Who Curry get with? You hear me? You know I'm stepping for you. Darlo got hit with that Drake. Taylor got hit with that Drake. You hear me? 762. Man, what going on, man? Tune in on the live, man. You hear me? For real. Check the 2 out in South Memphis. This shit for real, nigga. We do this shit for real. Us can meet up and they can get killed.
My man got to be the stupidest criminal, man, I've ever seen in my life.
You see, I had to put my face on the screen. I'm looking at this nigga like, bruh, come.
My man, though, got to be the dumbest dude. Like, you really out here. He said, man, check the live stream. He heard me. Like, man, I done bodied 2 niggas. And I seen some of the X-rated video that showed him in Tennessee, going in the store and just shooting a couple randoms. And I'm like, really, dog? Like, I really think that GTA mixed with the perks, K2, and amongst other shit that the young niggas is doing, is really making niggas go left on a different type of time, bro. Like, but the one thing I don't respect this shit, like what they be doing at all. But like, dog, I don't respect the fact that you out here like, okay, you did all that shit to then turn yourself in and be in custody.
Did he turn himself in or they caught him? He turned himself
well,
in?
whatever. Like he ain't getting into a shootout with the police, though. He should have been killed. Like if you willing to do all this shit and do everything that you just did, my nigga, at least motherfucking go out with a blaze. Because now you about to be locked up under the jail. What's the point of doing that? It just, man, it just go to show like these young niggas really ain't got no guidance. They really just, like I said, between the Call of Duty, which, man, that shit like a gift and a curse, bro. That shit desensitized niggas. The word op comes from fucking Call of Duty, which is now responsible. Like, you know how words, nigga, got association, and it's like this shit is responsible for fucking hundreds of thousands of deaths since they've been using this word op. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, like with the perks and all the type of shit that these niggas taking, bro, these niggas is not living in their first mind. These niggas don't, they moving without emotion. Like there's no emotion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my man just hollering. This is going to be the last that he's going to be remembered. Sliding, saying a whole bunch of shit that most niggas don't understand. And nigga got 15 seconds of fame, bro, to end up in jail for the rest of his fucking life. Sharing a cell, nigga, with a stink ass. We're probably gonna put him in the cell with either old ass nigga or some shit like that. Like nigga gonna be in a funky ass cell, 3 hots in the cot. Nigga, you in that bitch for life. So nigga, your commissary nigga gonna stop after a year. Nigga, you just fucked up. And it just go to show, man, like any nigga that's willing to throw their life away like that. I can see a nigga, you know, you taking chances, nigga, like real chances out here to try to feed your family. But doing shit like this, bro, I never understood, man. And that just let me know these niggas ain't living in their right mind, cuz. For sure. Like, homie ain't living in his right mind.
No comment.
Yeah, I mean, that's my take on that, man. But this, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like at the end of the day, most of these cats, bro, like fuck it. If he was in Chirac, nigga, he might get off with this new bill. They might let this nigga walk out the door. Who knows, right? But this next situation, man, this shit kind of been resurfacing a couple of times, bro. Like, and it really ain't gonna go away. And like we said before, we spoke on it before. Ray J, this nigga is bitter. And the reason why he's bitter, man, is because Kim and them made Billy's, nigga, and he didn't get a cut of that. And come to find out, he's exposing a lot. He's saying the mama had everything to do with this shit. She directed this motion picture. Got another tape, all type of shit going on. But, you know, Ray J's been kind of lightweight spazzing out recently, talking about how he feel about the situation. Like, yo, like this situation right here just ain't right. Like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to use me as like the pawn. So, you know, Ray J got a lot of secrets about the Kardashian family, but like we kind of said before, homie, it's kind of too late. You know, you don't let them make their bread now. Like you don't let them get up. Like they all the way up now. Just as a total family, they're multi-billionaires. If you're saying their family as a whole, crazy right now. Do Ray J deserve some of that money, Trav?
Not from them. No.
You don't think so?
No. He deserved whatever he got in the contract for the tape. And I'm sure he got that already.
Long time ago.
Well, he got that a long time ago.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. But I think if you make a person $1 billion, right, or a person becomes multi-successful like the Kardashians did, I think you need to kick in a couple more dollars, bro. Like it got to be some type of residual income.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Especially if you bringing me up. Like it was a situation.
In the contract. If it's not in the contract, it gets nothing. Because
if I'm Ray J, if it ain't in the contract, I'm writing a tell-all book about this shit, bro.
He just told everything. He already did that on Instagram Live about 5-6 days ago. Man said he tired. You know what I'm saying? Some going on with them, man. And bro, like, man, I gotta go ahead and let y'all know what's going on, man. Kim Kardashian mother is the one that set all this up. It's something like that, ladies in the comments. Tell me if I'm wrong or right. I might have to pull something up, but I think that's what it is.
No, I got you right here. Let's go ahead and pull this up where he shows the contract. You know what I'm saying? And he's showing exactly like, yo, like this is what
them statement. They ain't the contract.
Right here. You got the contract up. Ray J shows contract. Yeah, right here, buddy.
Oh no, I was looking at something else. Yeah, right here. Yeah. This is what he was doing the other day. On live. There's some audio.
Handwriting.
Oh, there we go.
That's it, right? This is the sex tape full contract. They done already breached the contract by talking about it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. There you go. Let's talk about it. Like, let's keep going. They should say like superstar something else to just keep it really vague so it's cool, right? But this is a full-on contract. I got 12.5%. Kim got 12.5%, right? Now, she got the same exact contract I got. And when we go to court, guess what? They got to pull that up because we got to see that because moms was lying and we need to make sure that it's not right, right? Same contract, we signed the same day. Go up some more. Go up some more. Now, I'm going to show you the whopper. Here's my handwriting. That's my handwriting. Check it out. Now, if y'all at home, this is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do if y'all at home. I need everybody that really want to make sure that they see the whopper on this, because this is like in forensic files where you know you was at the scene. So that's my handwriting. If y'all Google Kim Kardashian's handwriting, just Google her handwriting. Because it should say like superstar something else to just keep it really vague. So if I'm selling a music CD, it'll say deliverables, and at the three things or whatever you delivering, it'll say album number 1, Ray J something, album number 2, this fire is good, whatever it's called. So in this one, we have to sell sex tapes. So we're selling sex tapes to our people, right? So here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this shit done. Come on, like, let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm going to sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through, which was from God just blessing me to have it the heart. So here's the deliverables. And this is the original copy. All right, this is the original copy of my contract. And look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Hold on, there's our signature right there because that's it. If they try to void this contract, anybody that I did the deal with, that means that the whole deal we did is void because this is what we sold them. Look who was in the room with me. Look who wrote exactly what we sold. Tape number 1, Cabo intro. Tape number 2, Cabo sex. Tape number 3, here's the one that they said I had. Santa Barbara sex. Ray J, that's my signature. This isn't a copy of it. This is the original. So here's the deliverables. And this is
listen, drop a bomb for Ray J, dog, for coming with the fucking original paperwork of the crime scene. Because like we said, man, and it wasn't far-fetched when they said Wack got multiple tapes. Of course, nigga, it was because Ray J had them bitches trained to go. Obviously, all we seen was the little hump scene that got released. And that's why I'm saying Kim made so much money and they keep bringing Ray J into the mix. It's like Ray J got a right to defend himself. He has a right to come at people and say like, yo, like this right here is the real right here. And that's all he's really exposing. So I really, like I said, I believe the Kardashians owe Ray J a check, bro. They got the bread, bro. They multi-billionaires as a family. They can give Ray J 10 million as a collective. 10 million, 20 million. You know what I'm saying? That's cool for Ray J. You know, Ray J ain't no bum nigga. You know, he got the Raycon and all like that. You know, he got a couple of good investments. So let's keep that clear. But, you know, could a nigga use a fresh 20 to go away? Like if I'm Kim and the family, I want this shit to go away. Kim is in the fucking negotiating fucking deals abroad, nigga. She's freeing prisoners and all type of shit right now. You think she needs sex scenes brought up from Ray J right now at this point in her life? No. Cut the check and this shit will go away, bro. But they keep bringing Ray J up because they want to keep this reality shit going. I thought Kim, and I think this is where she fucked up at. Her and Kanye was supposed to stay the political route together as a family. You know, with her fucking with Pete, that kind of devalued her. Pete looked like a crackhead, no disrespect, and I mean it respectfully. But Pete, you know, it's just like, come on, man. It's like you downgraded yourself. Kanye went off and started covering this whole body in wool and all type of other fabrics. Like, you can't even see this nigga face now. Like, they both just went totally weird. They were supposed to stay on the political path together as a family. Now you got this fuck shit going on because she refuses to let her reality show shit die. You know what I mean? Like, and that's real.
No, this shit came from actually, what's their mama name?
The mama, yeah, the mama.
She took a polygraph test on the late show with James Corden, and they asked her, did she have anything to do with the sex tape? And
she said no, right?
She said no.
And when did it come back?
What you mean when did it come back?
I said, when did it come back and say that she was lying?
I came back that she was telling the truth.
Oh, man, that wasn't staged.
So Ray J was like, nigga, hold on, man. I'm tired of this shit. Let me air this shit out.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they keep putting Ray J in the mix, bro. And that's what's fucked up about it. And that's the part that I'm like, yo, he deserved to smack you like he did with some official paperwork. But, you know, enough about Ray J, man. This clip right here, man, gotta be the most craziest clip that I done saw when it comes to a woman, you know, trying to live her best life. And I want to see what y'all feel maybe the intent is behind this and what she was really trying to get out of this. But I want to know what y'all do this. Like, you know, the females in the comments, whatever. Like, what y'all on? Like, you know what I mean? I want to, you know, like this right here, like, you know, we can't play. I don't think we can play the music because we ain't trying to, you know, we monetize over here, so we do get paid for our videos. But
man, shout out to my man Isaac Hay the Third, man, Fanbase, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow DeadBolt ATL on Fanbase, man. If y'all ain't got the app, go get the app. Yeah, and subscribe to our channel on Fanbase, man.
Oh man, but she's living her best life right now, bro. Like, look,
hey,
like, okay, now, so now, do we feel like this is appropriate? Let's look at it from the guy's side first, right? I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, bro. Like, at the end of the day, if you single, you out here, man, you know, you seeing all these chicks on Instagram, because yes, even 80-year-olds got Instagram, right? It ain't nothing wrong with you, you know, getting it together. Like, you got a life insurance policy. If you ain't got nobody, or like, you know, you might not have no kids, or you might have kids, but everybody might be grown. You know, you might got a quick 50 to delegate to somebody. Like, if you got $1 million policy, hell yeah. Like, if you single, like, why not fucking give her 50,000 out of that, or 100,000 out of that shit? And you gonna make me happy the rest of my life?
You remember the movie? You remember the movie Baps? You remember the movie Baps?
Yes. Shout out to Holly Berry, man. She from the city, so yes.
Maybe it could be one of those situations.
It's definitely one of those situations, nigga. She kicking it, and at the same time, look, she's kicking it, and she's also living her best life.
And he kicking it too, though. He happy. You know
yes,
what I'm saying? Like,
yes. He's living his best life, man. It's like, I read some of the comments. It ain't showing on there, but a lot of people was giving them, you know, flack. But it's like
this coming right here by Royal Love Essence. She said, "Get your money, mama. I could never. Of course you could never, Royal Love Essence, because you ain't even getting regular motherfuckers, just average niggas trying to take you anywhere, your own age. So of course you probably could never." Stop, don't knock it until you try it, I guess. You feel me?
Everybody needs love, man. Shout out to the old man, because he definitely, like I said, I know that there's an arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the arrangement is clear. You know what I mean? But at the same time, what is the man supposed to do? Fuck with somebody that's 70 years old?
Hey, check out this comment right here from it's like it say Little Baby or something. She said, no different to the hundreds of men in Jamaica with old white women. They were everywhere with them and proud.
Like what I want you to do, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But like, I want you to pull up this picture real quick that I just sent through. Like, this is the men that these females have to choose from right now. niggas wearing shit like this. Like, if a nigga gonna wear something like this, then she might as well fuck with, because, you know, shout out to my nigga AB. He got one of the hottest dances out. Put that shit on. But obviously, this is what this is in his own words. Put this shit on. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking dress. Like, why is this in style? Why do you think this is cool? And it's like, when you see something like this, what is my first take? So how can I get mad at Shorty if she out here taking 80-year-old powder puff dick? You feel me? Dude only probably got, you know, he might be taking the pill. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But he ain't giving her, you know, whatever. And you know, she's going to be set the rest of her life. I know it's a fucked up way to look at it, but, you know, it ain't no telling what her life situation is, right? And instead of her having multiple bodies under her belt, like the stripper, you know what I mean, who was, you know, obviously, you know, like shit, she 3 and 4, like she taking dick and sucking and all type of shit. She just like, fuck it, I'm gonna ride this out with homie, and we gonna ride it out. So if I gotta ride it out 10 years with dude, I'm gonna ride it out 10 years with dude. You know what I mean? And she gonna get the bag at the end of the day. Like, and it could be, you know, like you said, you know, it's an arrangement. But if I'm the guy, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, even if it wasn't an arrangement, if I'm the guy and I'm that age and I'm fucking with you, man, I'm making sure you straight, man. Like, fuck it, cause I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Like, fuck it, man. Just chill with me. I probably got a good 5 years left. We gonna travel the world. We gonna kick it. I'm gonna try to be young again. And I'm gonna make sure you straight when I'm gone. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, it ain't no way in fuck. Like, we know that she's getting something. But yeah, look at this nigga AB. I mean, this whole situation right here is very suspect. This is the men and you know, this is what we're supporting. This is what put your shit on me. You know, niggas walking around looking goofy as fuck. Did we see this nigga's coat, man? You see this nigga fucking coat, man? Like, who would wear some shit like this, bro? Who is wearing shit like this, bro?
People at fashion shows.
I don't give a fuck, man, if they was at the fashion show, gas station, wherever the fuck they at. Ain't no way in fuck this can be acceptable. And you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, man. I feel like at the end of the day, we see the rainbows in the back, the subliminals and shit like that. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. You putting that shit on, AB. Yeah, you definitely putting it on and shit. You know, like I said, shout out to him, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not hating. But yeah, this shit is crazy. But also, like, this shit right here, I think is gonna drive down the Nike price. I've been seeing this shit like on the feed and shit like that. And it's like, yo, like, niggas got like 800,000 worth of motherfucking Nike or fucking apparel, man. Like this, like, no wonder shoe shipments is not getting there right now. This is crazy right here. All the way.
I mean, I need to, what they got. Somebody reach out. If y'all link if anybody is linked to this, just email us at DeadBolt.ATL@gmail.com. See what they got. I like retro ones. Let me know. See if you can get them for the low. That's all I can say about this.
That's all I can say about that,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
Any of y'all know anybody, man, who got the Nike hookup now? All of a sudden, motherfuckers got all type of shit, because you know
that's a lot. That's a lot. What, 800,000? That's a lot.
800,000, boy. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of orders that did not make it. Those is orders. You know what I'm saying? The way niggas is ordering shoes nowadays, a lot of those is orders, all different sizes. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the niggas that hit that truck, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you gonna sell it though, because you already know the feds is watching the line. You know, Nike then deployed the feds on the line, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got our trucks hit. If niggas just start randomly selling shoes and shit like that, they gonna get a knock at the door on some crazy shit.
They gotta take their time with it. You gotta sell a pair a week.
Something
like that.
You gotta sell them bitches on the street. You gotta slow grind them bitches.
That's slow grind, right.
But you know what I'm saying? Again, man, we appreciate motherfuckers, man, for tuning in, man, to our episode, man, our live stream. You know what I mean? Obviously, we can't end the show without these fuckeries, bro. Like, it's really crazy, man, how some of these situations really just don't get no better. When I look at it, I'm like, yo, like, these motherfuckers is really out here on some fuckery. Like that's why we can't never change the end of the show and how we do this shit, bro. But this situation right here,
that shit broke. That link broke, dog.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's a broken link. I could see it in the what's column, but when I click on it, you want me to show you what to say?
Well, this one right here, because I had 3. Okay, we got that.
No, go ahead. We'll go ahead with the next one.
Okay. Well, this one right here.
That ain't broken.
This has to be the most craziest shit, bro, I done seen. For all you niggas that think that it's not possible, it is fucking possible. A Brazilian lady gives birth to twins with 2 different dads after having sex with 2 men on the same night.
So, Donnie, this is not rare.
This is not rare. I've never heard of it.
Shout out to my people that used to watch Maury when Maury was really, really popular, coming on at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But Maury probably used to have one of these cases once a week.
Wow.
Well, motherfucker didn't know who her baby daddy was. She'd have been out there in them streets. And she done had some twins. And she got 2 baby daddies.
Damn.
So yeah, this ain't.
I never heard of that, man. That shit is crazy. Bro.
It can happen, but ladies, y'all gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't imagine being in a situation like this right here. I'm gonna tell you like this right now. If I was the father of one of these kids, I'm gonna go ahead and just be like, that ain't even mine. I don't give a damn what DNA test say, child. I don't even care.
That's got to be the weirdest shit ever, though. And I hate to say it, this probably, with her being Brazilian, this probably is some prostitution shit. So you nasty ass niggas and went down there and then busted in this chick and had 2 goddamn babies. I don't even know what to say, man. Trav, we gotta get. We drop something for that to just put these niggas, man, fucking up the game.
Crazy, man.
This next and final one, since we couldn't get the other one up. This one right here, man. This to me, I found it was funny that first off, somebody actually is named after the famous rapper.
It's arrested.
I want to go ahead and put this clip up, bro. This shit is definitely crazy when you look at it, bro. Like, come on, shorty. This is what we doing?
And she is accused of hitting a man with a baseball bat. Her name may sound very familiar to some. Take a look. This is 34-year-old Tupac Shakur. Yes, she has the same name as the late rapper. According to the arrest report that we obtained, that incident happened yesterday at a bench outside Hialeah Hospital. The victim told police that he was just sitting on the bench, and that's when Shakur walked up and began hitting him. He was able to grab the bat from her, but then she runs into the hospital. She was later arrested. The victim suffered several injuries, but he refused medical treatment. A Miami woman was.
Shout out Tupac Shakur, man. We're gonna drop that. Tupac. I'm like your boy. Your boy right here, Ace Volar. Tupac, a real life GTA character. Bro respawned at the hospital.
That shit is crazy, man. Shout out to Tupac. And you know what's so crazy? Like, I wonder, was she born with that name, right? Because she's 34, so. That would have been around, So was she born with that name? And if so,
was a fan.
Parent was definitely a fan, and then Tupac. Oh man, like how did that go? When she went to school, like, hey, Pop. I wonder what they called her.
They probably called her Tootie.
Hey, Tootie Pop.
Tootie or some shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, shout out to Tupac, man. I hope she get home. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see Tupac alive in 2020 fucking 2. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in, man. We done moved it all the way to the late night special. Went through a lot of topics.
A Miami woman was arrested, and she is accused of.
Yeah. We ain't want to play that, but y'all make sure y'all subscribe, man. Share to y'all people, man, and let everybody know, man, about these live streams. Also, dropping weekly videos all through the week. On what's going on out here in the hip hop world and everything affecting our culture and obviously all the fuckery around the galaxy. Trav, you got any parting words for this live stream, sir?
Man, y'all just make sure y'all like, subscribe, tap that bell.
Yeah, follow us on Spotify and everything too, man. If y'all just want to hear the stream and everything like that. And like I said, man, we appreciate it, man. Y'all motherfucking catch us on the replay, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav. DeadBolt. Gone.